Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Madhulika and today I'm going to talk about the current COVID situation and what you can do in case you have a mild COVID infection and treat yourself at home. We wake up every day to news where we get to see more than 3 lakh cases positive and more than 2,000 deaths per day. The experts have predicted that the situation is going to get much worse with the coming mid-May, and obviously it's a situation where we all need to lock up ourselves inside and take care of ourselves in case anybody gets any symptoms of respiratory problems, of fever, of atypical symptoms like diarrhea, or if you have your RT-PCR test positive, which is if your antigen COVID test has tested positive, please do not panic. Most of the cases that we're still having are the milder cases which can be successfully treated at home. The entire COVID regimen has been divided on the basis of whether you are a mild, moderate, or a severe case of COVID infection. If your oxygen saturation is more than 93% and your per minute respiratory rate is less than 24, you are a case of mild COVID infection. You do not need to rush to the hospitals. You can very well consult an online doctor and seek your treatment by yourself, sitting at home. Now, how do you monitor yourself and categorize yourself as a mild or moderate COVID infection? For that, we use two main parameters. Number one is your respiratory rate. Your respiratory rate should be less than 24 to be in the category of a mild COVID infection. In case if it crosses 30, you land up into the severe case of COVID infections, and that is when you need to rush to the emergency. In case you're having sudden breathlessness or total inability to take breaths, that is also when you should rush to a COVID facility. The second thing that you can measure is your oxygen saturation. That is done using a pulse oximeter. This is a machine that costs at an average $500 in the market. You place it on your finger like this, switch on the machine, and it gives you a reading of your oxygen saturation and your pulse. If your oxygen saturation is more than 93%, you are in the safe zone. If it is less than 90%, you need to go to a COVID facility. Also, if your oxygen saturation drops to more than 5 units, 5%, that is, after taking a 6 minutes walk, it is also considered as a red flag sign. Now, in case you have a mild COVID infection, the first thing to do is to isolate yourself for 14 to 17 days, after which you do not need an RT-PCR negative test to prove anymore that you are a COVID negative patient. It is considered 100% after 14 days that you are a case of COVID negative infection. You should keep a sanitizer handy at all times because this is a virus which is lipid envelope and it can easily be killed off using a alcohol based sanitizer. Also, keep your surroundings totally sanitized. Use personal protective equipment like a mask and gloves to prevent any other family member from being exposed. Keep yourself adequately hydrated, strictly sanitized, and personally protected with protective equipments. Monitor yourself 6 hourly for your oxygen saturation and your respiratory rate. You can also monitor your temperature. Have steam inhalation every 6 hourly because this is a heat sensitive virus, and in the upper respiratory tract your viral load will decrease. You can also use a chlorhexidine mouthwash for the same. Now, for specific symptoms like fever, you can have a paracetamol tablet 500 milligram twice a day to a maximum of 4 times a day. In case you have prolonged fever for more than 5 days, please visit a doctor. Besides this, you can also have vitamin C tablets 500 milligram for 2 weeks and zinc tablets 50 milligram for 2 weeks. Remember, all these values that I'm telling you, they are only for adults. For children, please consult a doctor directly. In case you have allergic symptoms, running nose and other respiratory problems, you can have a Montelukast levocetirizine combination at night once a day. Now, the one solution that we do have in hand for this COVID situation, at least a part-time solution, is the COVID vaccine. which is Covaxin and Covishield. They both are highly efficacious, and 100% efficacy has been shown against moderate and severe disease. That is, even if you get a COVID infection after the administration of the vaccine, your symptoms are much milder and you are less likely to undergo a severe or moderate COVID infection. So please get yourself registered and get your vaccine administered, but that is not a permanent solution, because the vaccine has been shown to be efficacious for maximum of 6 to 8 months, and after that, once again, your precautions and your presence of mind and your awareness on the situation really plays a big role in helping you get the infection. Lastly, I would like to say that if you have got COVID recently, and in case your plasma antibody titer is good, please give out your plasma, donate it around, and save lives, and send food around to people who have COVID infection positive, and do as much as you can in this situation to keep yourself safe first, and then to let out a hand to help others. With this, I would like to end my talk on COVID. Stay safe. You can message me in case you have any problem for arranging anything, and for any questions on remdesivir and tocilizumab. These are not the life-saving drugs. The life-saving drugs are steroids and oxygen, which is also in shortage. And we are doing our best to find out our sources and to encourage people and help people get what they want. So please keep your connectivity high and keep yourself safe and keep providing to others. Thank you.